Sudan held its formal independence ceremony in Juba, the capital, an event that marked a departure for Africa. While most African countries became independent on a negotiated transfer of power from a colonial authority to a new national elite, South Sudan's independence came from the directly expressed will of its people. The journey to independence for the people of South Sudan is a saga of resilience, determination, and unwavering hope. Spanning nearly 2 centuries from 1821 to 2011, this path was marked by relentless struggles and profound hardships. The people of South Sudan had endured oppressive colonial rule only to find themselves under the grip of radical Islamic regimes in Khartoum. Despite these challenges, the indomitable spirit of South Sudan's people remained unbroken. Their relentless pursuit of freedom and self-determination culminated in the historic independence ceremony on July 9, 2011. The history of South Sudan is deeply connected with that of the Republic of Sudan. Prior to the European scramble for Africa, the land now known as South Sudan did not exist as a unified country in the modern sense. Instead, the region was home to various small, medium, and large ethnic groups that coexisted in relative harmony. Sudan's diverse ethnic and religious groups were unified for the first time under a centralized administration during the Turco-Egyptian colonial rule, which lasted from 1820 to 1882. In the early years of the Turco-Egyptian rule, southern Sudan remained relatively isolated. However, by 1827, collaboration between the occupiers and northern Arab groups led to deeper penetration into the region, resulting in frequent raids for ivory and slaves. Some scholars have argued that northern Sudanese were complicit in slave trade practice through collaborating with the Turco-Egyptian rulers to sell southerners to Arab slave markets. Even before this occupation, southern Sudan was already a source of slaves and ivory. But under the Turco-Egyptian rule, the slave trade became a state-sanctioned activity, growing rampant and widespread, reaching deep into the south, the Nuba Mountains, and southern Darfur. The slave trade peaked in the late 19th century, with many southern Sudanese, primarily from the Dinka region, being enslaved and sold like cheap commodities by Arab, European,